have a flight departing out of Singapore or a flight coming in or a layover, make some time to come out here. That's what I like to do, kind of like pay homage to this. Okay, we're here at one of the food stalls, Adams Food Center. A little bit of a smaller one, but let's go try out a few stalls and stuff our faces a bit.
Having it away.
Mee goreng cheese fries. Okay.
Having it?
Yeah, having here. You take Grab Pay, right?
Yeah, all I take, bro. Very nice. Okay.
Okay. We'll sit over there. We'll go do something else. Okay, a little bit of mee goreng, cheese fries, and then some fish soup too. 6块是吧? So Grab Pay, super useful. Trying to go cashless as much as possible, so let's do this. Okay, 付好了. All right, so char kway teow, Malaysian specialties. This one's really attractive to me. Cockles on the fried noodles. All right, let's eat. Super busy morning here. Yeah, I have a few calls, and then we'll head out afterwards. After we have a call, breakfast. There's a live stream to do, site inspection, and after that we'll head out. We'll do some Marina Bay Sands. We'll go walk around a little bit. Hey Jay, my friend, how are you? It's nice to see. I saw Jay Wong join membership. Wasn't sure if it was you, but welcome. It's good to have you.
Excited to be here.
You doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man.
Perfect.
Back in Toronto.
Yeah.
So excited to actually have a home base and not move around every 3 months or 6 months. Looks better on Instagram.
Yeah, so we are trying to visit as many hotels as possible. We just launched our agency, so we're starting. Have you ever seen a gym in a hotel suite? It's all about coming face to face with brand new things that you've never thought were possible. And this definitely fits that bill. I mean, it's ridiculous. Bali, and then just recovering from a bit of the Bali belly. So
the Bali belly rate is very high.
I have a game plan with my team. I'm producing it using existing content first, and then we're gonna produce some new fresh content for shows.
My experience is more digital marketing, e-commerce. But I realize it's not a lot of difference with building a personal brand, providing a lot of value. That's kind of like how we built our initial 100,000 members for e-commerce. That's kind of like how I met all of my partners. They know me, free content, came to my mastermind, came to my events, did very well, then partner up, set up new companies together.
And this was under Steve Tan.
Yeah, me and my brother. We got a holdings company called the Super Talk Brothers. Every year you can buy like 100k points.
Yeah.
Like usually when is the best time to buy them?
Every time they come out, it's a different offer. Sometimes it's better than others.
But you can buy one only, like 100k.
Well, there's a limit per year, but you can also buy on your partner's account and combine them. And that should be enough for like 3 nights at Omaha.
Omaha is like 100k points now, 110.
120 now. Most days.
It's all.
It's always inflation.
Yeah, always inflation. Same as the KrisFlyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, KrisFlyer points.
Yeah, all inflation. The Marriott points also inflation.
Yeah, all the points are like
All devalue.
gotta redeem when you can.
You are feeling a little bit better?
Honey, lemon, hot water. Hopefully, honey, lemon, hot water, some lighter breakfast. A nice little executive lounge here.
So I got in my first trip, I thought, oh, maybe just like, the bad luck or whatever, right? And then on subsequent trips, I got it all on
Really?
every single trip. Yeah.
Every time?
Every single trip.
Man, why do people even go there? Like,
The food's good.
the food's good, but like, People who live there, I don't know how they do it, you know?
They're probably used to it.
Jeez. What's the best strategies around here? Like, because your credit cards are not that strong compared to the US, again.
Sign-up bonuses are quite low in Singapore.
Yeah.
But I think on a recurring basis, you can get like 4 miles per dollar. So that's kind of like the sweet spot.
Yeah.
And that's where I kind of spend everything towards. Yeah. So if a place doesn't take any card, I just don't go there.
Yeah. Well, these days you can even use GrabPay
Yeah.
for a lot of stuff. It's so fun how the game is the same no matter where you go. I talked to the people from Hong Kong too, and they're like, yeah, we have like this like whole Apple reselling thing.
Right.
And then come to Singapore, it's like GrabPay, top up. It's the same game everywhere. You've got an IG, right? You've also got your website as
Yep.
well.
Yep.
So you just review the properties and whatnot.
I review the properties, but because I always have to keep my status and everything, right? So to me, I don't know, it's always like a fine balance, right? Because I don't really want them to know that I'm coming, number one, because then you get preferential treatment,
Yeah.
which is nice on some visits, but like sometimes it's really over the top and I feel really uncomfortable. And at the same time, if you always get preferential treatment, people think like all your stays are free,
Yeah.
which they're not,
Yeah.
right? And I think like I don't have to prove a point, but also like it's a bit annoying sometimes. They're like, oh, you do all of this and you get everything for free. And I'm like, I hate all my right? It's tough.
But I think an honest, unbiased review is something that's always valuable. We're the same. Like, we used to not like tell the hotels we're coming, but now because we're an agency, now we do.
Yeah.
And then now it's like they know we're coming, and sometimes it's like kind of over the top.
Yeah.
But I think it's like in the review you have to like be transparent about what that part is and what the guest experience is.
Right.
From there,
From Canada.
Canada. First time in Singapore.
No, been here before.
You only go hawker.
We went to Adam Food Center.
Adam.
Yeah, Adam.
Well, you go until Adam. It is not for you, leh.
No, why not?
It's for our local people.
For local people.
This
I like going to local people stuff.
is a hawker center. It's right in the city, and definitely they have a fishball noodle.
How do they even build this? It's always wild seeing it in person. Every time I'm in Singapore, I try to come back here a little bit just to marvel at the beauty, because it really is such a blessing to be able to see this, to take it in. I've actually never stayed there before. Maybe next time we'll check it out, but for now it's pretty cool to just walk around and drink it in. This is like round 2 of the hawker stall, except it's in the midst of Marina Bay Sands. So it's a very different experience. But I was craving the fishbowl noodle soup, so this was the closest option.
This is a lot nicer than the other one that we were at.
This is super nice, yeah. It's kind of like Singapore, you know. If you think about Singapore, it's like old and new, humble and glamorous, and it's all coexisting side by side. And this is like the perfect example, because you've got your hawker stalls, which is like traditional Singapore, and then you've got this essentially this super modern construction of a hawker stall, very much inspired by it. But this is very much what attracts people to the city.
What were you doing before this?
Just working a regular job, Bank of Montreal in Toronto. So not all too much to it, but you know, it was something that paid the bills. Fair bit of risk to step away from, but it was very much like, if not then, when? It took a bit of processing, but eventually that was the decision to actually pursue something that made me happy, that felt meaningful, and that would give me real fulfillment. Not only has it turned out to be something that I get to do, but also something that we have a team, we have a community, we have a movement that's like people who are looking to see more of the world, experience more, build that global mindset, gain that global perspective, leverage the tools at their disposal to accomplish that, right, without having to break the bank. So the more we can do that, the more impactful our work is for our community, our team, myself at the end of the day, right? That's kind of what I'm living and breathing every day. That's kind of what drives me. That's kind of what propels me to fight through the stomach bug that we catch in Bali, to, you know, have a full couple of days in Singapore. It's not easy, right? But you got to do what you got to do. And yeah, at the end of the day, being able to finish off my work day and then come and take a look at incredible sights and sounds like this, all is part of the same day, all is part of the same unified pursuit. That's something that I feel it's it's really beautiful. Really, really blessed to be doing what I do. And yeah, I do believe that I'm not alone in all this, right? I think there's a lot of people out there who would dream of doing the same thing, who would love to travel, who would love to build their lives around travel. And with the way things are going, with the rise of, personal brands, social media, all of these vehicles for spreading your message, I really think that traveling more, building your life around it, this whole idea of having that unified pursuit, it's only going to be more and more commonplace in the next 2, 3, 5, 10 years. So if the work that we're doing can help one person kind of take action towards pursuing that, that's something that I think is going to be really beautiful.